Hello everyone, it's Asatta Games. In this video, I will show you how you can import 3D models to Defold with textures and animations. I already had a tutorial on this topic, but the way I used was correct but a bit cumbersome and was not practical, so I wanted to re-upload this with a simpler way. Now with me, I have the 3D example of Defold with the templates. When creating a new project, select the 3D template and you will have something like this. I have a few additional files. First, I have this info files folder and on it there is this credit file. On it you can find the credits to the models I am using. Now on the assets, models, I have two new folders and they have two different models, one GLTF and one GLB. This is the toolbox and the character. I have two different models because the character model uses only solid colors as texture, while this model has proper texture. So I will show you a way that will work for both cases. As you can see, we also have a Blender script, and this script will allow us to export model textures and solid colors for default. To use this, we need to import these models to Blender. On Blender, A, X, and delete to delete everything. File, import, and select GLTF. Select the model you want to use. Once you have the model, go to the scripting tab and click New. Copy the whole script and paste it. You need to paste the folder you want to export the textures at. I want the textures to be exported into this character folder. So right click and copy the full path, paste it here. And once this is done, it will export all the textures we have. If we go to the shading and select a part, you will see that it has only solid colors. Exit edit mode and press A to select everything. Go to the scripting and run the script. There was no error, so let's check it. And yes, we have all the textures we need. Now on the character folder, right click, new model. Create a new model, select the model you want to use. I will also select the skeleton and the animations as this has some animations. Animations are imported automatically from the GLTF file you are using. And since this model will have animations, we will need to select the skinned material. This material allows us to use animations and see them. So paste it on all slots. After that, simply select the textures the script created. And now we have all the textures we need to apply. And we have applied all the textures. Now let's repeat the same thing but with the toolbox. So I will do Ctrl N and generate a new file. I don't need to save this one. You can save if you want. A and X file import GLTF. I have the toolbox here. It has a texture. Go to the scripting tab. New. Copy the Blender script. Paste it. Copy the full path to the toolbox folder. Paste here. And after selecting all, run the script. And the image 0 is the texture we are going to use. Image 1 is, I think, metallic roughness. We will not use this right now, but it will be useful later when we use some other assets and rendering for 3D models. And the last one is for normals, I guess. I will delete the other two right now as we don't need it. Also, I want to show you the black color we have on the character textures. Even when zoomed in 8 times, it is very small. That's because it is only 1 pixel, and this allows us to have small sizes with our project when there are only solid colors. Your model may have textures and solid colors together, and don't worry, as the script will work for both cases and you will have both the regular textures and the solid colors. Now for the toolbox, let's create a new model. Select the mesh. It has no animations, so I will not select the skeleton or animations. Let's select the default material. I will simply select the model material as we don't have any animations. Select the image 0 and that's it. Now it looks a bit dim, but it will be solved when we edit on our main collection. Now on the main, I will simply delete these models, and on the main game object, I will add a component file for the character. You can move the character down. Let's create a new game object and on it add a component file. Select the toolbox model. It is too large, so on the game object I will set the scale to 0.1. I will move this to a bit right and back. Also down, I will press E to rotate it so we can see it better. And now I will run the game. You will see that the texture is applied properly and our character has a animation being played. The solid colors are applied properly. The lighting isn't very good, but we will solve it with some assets we will be using later. And that's it. That's how you can import 3D models to Defold using a simple Blender script. I will share this project on my GitHub page. You can download it from there. I will share the link on the comment section. If you have any question, you can ask on the comment section. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.